class, so we continue with the part 2. Okay, part 2 which is the proportion. Okay, so I continue with the example 6.4, page 113. Okay, 6.4, page 113. So I read the question here. So a qualified study was performed on the manufacturing of application-specific integrated circuits, ASIC. Okay, a sample of 1126. So which is the N, is it? N, betul? Okay, 1126. Okay, this is your N. Okay, then it's revealed that 114 is a non-conforming unit. Okay, non-conforming unit. So therefore, this is your X. 114 non-conforming units. Okay, so the question A. Find the point estimate. Okay, for the proportion. Okay, point estimate. So point estimate is P equal to P head or P bar. So what's the equation or what's the formula to get the P head? X over N. That's it. So what is your X again? 114, and what is your N is 1126. So yeah, you just calculate it. 114 divided by 1126. So it will be 0.1012. That's okay. So we are done for point estimate. So now we go to the second one, which is the interval estimate. Oh, sorry, B. Not interval. B is find the margin of error. So MOE, MOE. And it's just similar like mean, which is a plus minus 1.96, but now it will be SP head. Okay, SP head. So what is the SP head? What is SP head? SP head is equal to square root of P head Q head over N. Okay, plus minus 1.96. Okay, what is your P head? Your P head just now is 0.1012. This is your P head. What's about your Q head? It's just 1 minus 0.1012. Okay. Then divide by N. What is your N just now? Okay, don't forget this overall is square root. So you simplify this one, you get the answer. Okay, saya tulis jawapan dia kat sini is 8.9878 times 10 power negative 3. So therefore the final answer will be, oh ditinggal macam ni je. Okay, so yeah, simplify lah. Okay, you multiply these two, so you get the answer. Or yeah, if I follow this textbook, actually it also can remain the answer like this. So it's also acceptable. Okay. Alright, C, we go to the last question. I mean C for the example 6.4, the last question for example 6.4. Construct a 97.3% confidence interval for the proportion of non-conforming unit. Okay class, so now it comes to interval. Okay, so you need to identify what is your A. Okay, you have a 97.3, then divide by 100 and then 1 minus. So 0.027. Is it 0.027? Betul ke? Okay, 97.3 divided by 100 and then 1 minus it. So your alpha is 0.027. Okay, so to construct the interval here, this is the formula, and this only have, I mean for proportion they have no large or no small, it's just on large sample. Okay, so and then times with SP head. So what is your P head just now? Your P head is equal to 0.1012 plus minus, what is your Z alpha over 2? So alpha over 2 which is 0.027 divided by 2. So Z 0 divided by 2. So Z 0.0135. Okay, using table, find out what's the value for Z 0.0135. 0.013. Okay, it's either, okay, you can see here, it's either 0.035 0.0135. So actually you can choose this one, negative, even though it's not exactly, but it's nearby. It's near to 0.0135. So negative 2.21. Okay, negative 2.21. Suppose it's negative 2. Is it 35? Yeah, this one lah. This one paling dekat. Okay, instead of this one yang ni dia jauh sikit, this one also jauh sikit. So negative 2.21. So negative 2.21. Okay, kalau if you using textbook, in ditulis, I mean from the textbook it choose to negative 2.20. But I think it's more near if you choose negative 2.21. Because negative 2.20 is 0.0139. Okay, yang ni 0.135. Okay, alright, negative 2.21 lah. Alright, so just substitute here negative 2.21. And then what's about your SPH just now? You already calculate here, so just substitute. Okay, and then simplify. Okay, open the bracket, and then remember that since this is a interval, so they have two value. Two value. So the first value here should be the lesser. Okay, lagi kecil daripada yang kedua ni. So 0.0813 and 0.121. So this is the answer. And then yeah, just write the sentence lah. Okay, we are 97.3 confident that the interval from 0.0813 to 0.121 contains the corresponding true proportion. Okay, just make a sentence like what's you understand when you get the answer. The answer means this interval means that they have 97.3% that this interval contains the corresponding true proportion. Okay, alright. Okay, so now I go to another one example. This is the last example. Okay, example 6.6. Page 116. Okay. So the question here is, suppose that you want to estimate the true proportion. Okay, true proportion means the population lah. Okay, of defective in a very large shipment of adult bricks, and we want to be at least 95% confidence that the error is at most. Okay, so just write down first what you get here. So you have a confidence percent or confidence interval here is 95%, so that's mean your A here is 0.05. And then it say that the error, so error is 0.04. Okay, how large? So the question asks you to find the size of sample. How large the sample that we need? Okay, A, we have no idea. Okay, so yeah, maybe you can write down first the formula to get the sample size here. Is it square? Yeah. P and then itu ke saya buat ni PQN and then divide by E. Okay, so A, okay, we have no idea what the true proportion might be. Means that they have no idea. Maksudnya we doesn't know what's the P value, what's the value for P, what's the value for true proportion here. Therefore, when we get or when we doesn't know the value for P, of course we also does know the value of Q. Okay, must be either one. Kalau you nak cari dua-dua, I mean if you want to find Q for example, you need to have a value for P, then baru we dapat Q. But now we didn't have any idea about it. Okay, so what we do is we will let is a equal, which is P 0.5 and Q also 0.5. That's it. So when every time you get the what we call the equation or the equation like this, which is no idea about P, so therefore you will let your P is 0.5 and your Q also 0.5. So now the answer that you should get here is, okay, so Z alpha over 2, so Z alpha over 2, so 0.05 divided by 2, so 0.025. So using table, find out what is your Z. 0.025. 0.025. This is 0. So negative 1.96. So negative 1.96. So negative 1.96 power 2, and then your P is 0.5, your Q is 0.5, and your E 0.04. Therefore, you will get 600.25. And class, as I said just in the previous video, when it comes to number of samples, so it can be in decimal. Okay, cannot be in decimal. So you need to round off. It's become 601. Okay, now B. So the question B asks you to find the sample size that when we know that the true proportion does not exceed 0.12. So it gives you true proportion here is 0.12. Okay, negative P 0.12. So therefore immediately you can get your Q. Okay, your Q will be 0.88. So now just using the same equation, the same value of Z here, which is negative 1.96. So the difference here is only the value of P and also the value of Q lah. And error also still the same. Okay, so therefore you will get this answer. And you round off it, so the final answer should be 254. Okay class? Alright, so that's it for the chapter 6, which is estimation. So just I just summarize all the what we have learned before. In this chapter, you will learn about the concept of estimation. What we need, what the concept here is, you want to estimate the population mean and population proportion by using the sample. Okay, by using the sample mean and also sample proportion. And then what else? They have two estimation, point estimation and also interval estimation. And the last one is the process on how to determine the sample size. Okay, alright, so class, so that's all for now, for this week. So yeah, thank you.